Hello, stuck in traffic with Wolf. A couple of minutes of information security to start the day, a very bright sunny day. Let's talk. The CIS was SANS. Did you say was, knee? Like CIS, knee, SANS? I don't know. CIS, critical security controls. Top 20 controls, you guys all know that. There's 20 of them, a whole bunch of requirements underneath. I think there's about 250 requirements in total. So when I look at those, I just wrapped up an assessment. And we went through, we interviewed people, we read the policies, we tested the technology, right? So, do you know about it? Do you do it? Do you have a written procedure to make sure you can sustain it? And can my sneaky, professional, evil people break around it? Right? Can they get through the control, or is the control sufficient? Is it doing what it's supposed to do? From that, the way I do it, everyone does it differently, but the way I do it is 0 if it's missing any of those components, policy, procedure, technical validation, or 1 if it has the combination of it. So 1, you're doing soup to nuts, everything's good. Then the aggregate of each one of those controls rolls up, right? So if there's control 1, inventory, and there's 12 different questions, and of those questions, of those requirements, half of them are 1, half of them are 0, aggregate being 50%. So you got 50% control coverage. One of the things that was confusing about this last assessment is they kept going, wait a minute, does that mean we're doing 50% of inventory control? No, that means 50% of the requirements of that control is being completed. What that can then tell you is, if you plot that out, where you need to spend your time on raising them. Not to 100%. That's another thing that's kind of weird about the critical security controls. So like HIPAA, got to be 100%. PCI, got to be 100%. Critical security controls, nah. Typically, I see organizations that are pretty mature, around 50 to 75% of those requirements are being covered. Which is good. It's pretty good. So that's the first thing. 1, you're not looking for 100%. It's not a grade. It's not like ABC, okay, I got 50%, I got an E. 50%'s okay. 2, it gives you an idea of what areas are weak, what areas are strong, and where you need to develop. What I think is kind of interesting is kind of lay that out on a radar graph, and it becomes like a Rorschach. Like, your controls are the dancing deer. Your controls are the flying falcon. I don't know. I actually have thought about that, putting them all together in like a series of Rorschachs. And pick this company. It's the dancing butterfly. Okay, that means you got 80% on inventory and you got, 80% on penetration testing. I don't know. But CIS, critical security controls, very helpful. Tactical controls right up there with NIST, ISO, and everything else. Cool? Cool. That's all I got. Have a good one.